what we have learned today is what not to do on the Saturday of the Woodward Dream Cruise. Alright, boys and girls, you guys got to see Woodward yesterday on Friday night. Today is Saturday. As I told you, Friday is my favorite day to go because Saturday gets super packed, but I want to give you the full experience. So I am going to go back to Woodward today on Saturday, the actual Dream Cruise day. But we're going to take the Jeep because we can't get too far in this Camaro. It runs pretty hot and I can't get you the best content on the side of the road. So we're gonna take the Jeep and give you the real experience of what it is like to cruise Woodward. I'm gonna have the GoPro going again. I might have this camera set up as well. I'm gonna try and get as much cool clips as I can for you, but who knows? It might be too crowded to get anything good. We will find out. It's gonna be the real experience. That's all I can say. Let's see what we can find. All right, you guys, we are coming up on the craziness. We're going to start in Pontiac, and if you guys know anything about Woodward, the Pontiac Loop is where things get crazy, so I'm not sure how it's gonna be. We've got about an hour and 15 minutes before they shut down the cruise, so we'll see how it's looking right now and see if we can find any good cars. Okay, within the first 5 seconds, I already hear tires squealing, I hear fireworks, and people honking their horns, and I see a crap ton of cars. Like this parking lot to the left of me is full of cars, of people just parked just to go and watch. Yeah. This is ridiculous. Okay. I just drove across Woodward just now because I wasn't sure how much I think I would get stuck. And it was really packed. So I am going to go to like the start of the loop and we're gonna see how long it takes us to go through. Probably a while. Okay, we're coming up on Woodward. I'm gonna turn left. It still looks pretty backed up, but I see a ton of rubber on the ground here, so that means at some point people were getting rowdy. All right, let's try and get out here. Which lane do we want? I'm gonna go in this inside lane so you guys can see the people that have their stuff out trying to convince people to do burnouts. I'll tell you what, not only is it good car watching, it's good people watching too out here. A Camaro behind me just did burnout. It's messed up. You know what would be so funny is if the Jeep was actually a sleeper and all these people with these signs are like, dude, burn out. I'm just like, all right, bet. Okay, we're gonna move. So if you are not from Metro Detroit, you might not even know what the Woodward Cruise is. Basically, it is a long main road that stretches, I don't even know how many miles, and it is the world's largest car cruise. On one day, everybody gets together, people from all over the country, and just cruise one main road. And every single city within that stretch participates and has festivals and parties and all that kinds of stuff. So it is a really cool event to have really close to home. And Pontiac, which is where I'm at right now, is on the end of Woodward. So now we are driving south towards the other end, but we will see how far we can get before the cops come and do their sweep. And basically at 9 o'clock, the cops will come in a big convoy, like maybe 20, 30 cops on motorcycles and in cop cars, and they block all of the lanes. They took up all the lanes, and they literally just do a sweep. They sweep everybody off the road. They push everybody off the road. You have no choice but to get off Woodward unless you are parked. So if you are on the road, you're getting off the road once they do the sweep. So if I can make it to a spot where I can park, I will do that, and I will try and get some video of the sweep for you, but we will see how far we can get. If you couldn't tell, you have to really just kind of cruise and go slow, because people are partying, they're having a good time, and they will, as you just saw, walk right in front of your car. They're getting rowdy behind me. There's a super lifted square body that I can't believe just roasted its tires, and then a 5th gen Camaro behind that. That's why, honestly, driving in the cruise isn't my favorite. I like to sit and watch, because then you get to see everything, because if there's stuff behind me going on, I can't see it. We have a little bit of a gap right now because we were stopped at a light. Look at how many tire marks there are on the concrete as we drive through here. Insane. And there's so many people. So many people. Okay, I'm gonna get over, because if I stay in that lane, I am forced to go back around in the loop, and we do not need to do all of that again. We only did about half of it, even less, and we're not gonna get too much good footage being in this car cruising it, but I wanted to give you guys a taste of cruising through the loop. It is intense. Okay, so there's the square body that was showing off in the loop, and then the Camaro that was showing off is not too close behind me, so you guys might be able to actually see what that car looks like. Look at how packed it is on the other side of the road. Everybody wants to get down to the loop to see how crazy it is at nighttime, so I'm glad that we started from down there, because we would not have made it in that. Right now we're passing M1 Concourse. If you guys follow me on my other social medias, you know I am always there. So this stretch of Woodward is normally pretty open. I'm not sure why, but when you get into like the Bloomfield area, it gets pretty open. Like, I've never seen it backed up through here really. And then once you get closer to Birmingham, it gets tight again. You guys tell me, as I'm cruising down here, I hear the crackles, there's a Supra, there's a 5.0, and they all sound completely different. Tell me, what car has your favorite exhaust? I mean, obviously, you can tone it up or tone it down, whatever kind of exhaust system you have. Tell me, what is your favorite to hear? I have a 3rd gen with Flowmasters, and I love it. I love the sound of that car, but Brandon goes into a trance if he hears a car with boom tubes. So tell me, what is your favorite car to hear? Is it a supercar? Is it a classic muscle car with a big cam? Is it a, C7 Z06 with a crazy cam and just super choppy? Listen, they all have their own sound. Tell me, what is your favorite? Okay, we're not gonna get much on this side of the road where I'm at because it's crowded, but I will point you over to the other side of the road where you might be able to see some good stuff driving by. Time check, it is 8:29 and they do the sweep at 9 o'clock. How far do you guys think we're gonna get? So it basically took me at least an hour, if not a little bit over, to get just through a couple miles. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. These streets are packed with people. Packed. This rowdy down here in Birmingham, I can only imagine what it is like in Pontiac right now. Are moving, people, and I hear something with a tin. We have to figure out what it is in the crowd. I think it's that white Camaro over there. Had to be seen. I'm picking the Camaro. The DeLorean. I would like to have a DeLorean one day. Back to the Future is one of my favorite movies, for sure. yeah, this is the fastest we've moved in a while, guys. Whoop, whoop. Whoa, dude. It's 9:30 and we're still out here. And yes, that's the same truck. It is a 2000s, like, is it a Sierra? It's either like a Sierra or a Silverado, covered in like the black Rhino liner. This guy is trying to get in front of me. Go on then. Chaos. I'm trying to talk to you guys about clapped Chevy trucks. Do you want over or not, Ontario? I'm not giving it to you forever. You don't want it, I guess. Everybody is like cutting everyone off to try and get over. There's an Impala going like over 4 lanes right now. It's damn near perpendicular with us. They made it. So we just drove past a Jeep that had a Jeep Wrangler and a kid was standing through the top. Could you imagine how cool that kid must think this is? I think no matter what kind of cars you like, when you're little, everything is a little bit more magical. And imagine being allowed to stay up late on a summer night with your dad, just cruising and seeing this madness. We got a biker gang up here. Oh yeah. Okay, now we have a guy in the back of the Silverado making his bike backfire a million times. There he goes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Uh-oh. Okay, you guys. I thought that this might be the case. I have never had it so backed up after Birmingham before. And I just realized it just clicked for me because I see police up here blocking lanes. I'm getting swept off the road. That's why there is so much of a backup. I didn't time it good, guys. I did not time this good. In fact, I timed it perfectly to be in the bad spot. We are going to be glass half full people here, alright? I'm not giving you any other choice. What we have learned today is what not to do on the Saturday of the Woodward Dream Cruise. We didn't make it. We're getting swept off of Woodward. But you guys get a behind the scenes look of what the sweep looks like. And now I can confidently say that I know the best times to come on Woodward and the worst times to come on Woodward. Maybe next year we can meet it in the middle just a little bit. We'll get some Friday night, we'll get Saturday during the day, and I bet you that will be a whole lot better content for you guys. Well, as you can see, it is dark. You can't see me anymore. The show is over, and I think that might mean this video is officially wrapped up. You guys, we went through it together. I hope you enjoyed the first half of this video, and if you made it this far, leave a comment down below. This definitely was not part of the plan, but hey, it's reality. You never know what's gonna happen on Woodward. tomorrow I have an AMC show that I'm going to, so you guys stay tuned for that video coming up. And thanks for the love and support, and I will see you later.